Hello, ladies and gentlemen, 'tis I, Michael A. Grimm, aka the Multi-Voice. I have many voices, but one opinion, and today I'm going to do another movie riff. It's been a long time since the last time I ever did a movie riff. So, the movie I'm going to be riffing for you folks this time is a murdered mystery, and it was made back in 1930s. And the movie I'm going to riff for you is, of course, The Bat Whisperer. For those of you who don't know, The Bat Whisperer was a murder mystery about a killer who calls himself the Bat. And the movie itself was a remake to a silent film called The Bat back in 1926. I would do a riff of silent films, but I don't know if some people are interested in people doing riffs on silent films. But after they made that silent film, and when talkies came about in 1930, that's when the Bat Whisperer came about. And then during around the time in 1939, that's where Bob Kane and Bill Finger, who watched both the Bat and the Bat Whisperer, and gave the inspiration to create Batman. Now, even though the Bat was a villain, but it gave them the idea of a superhero who does the same thing what the Bat does and become Batman. And then in 1959, they did another remake of The Bat, starring the legendary Vincent Price, Agnes Moorehead from Bewitched, and also Darla Hood. That's right, the same Darla Hood from The Little Rascals. She was all grown up in 1959. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy The Bat Whisperers. Rollin' Rest, The Bat Whisperer! Who's Rollin' Rest, anyway? Hello? The intro is too long. Thank you. Now we're moving on. Now let's see. This one played this one. Blah 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 yada 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 blah blah blah. Black mackety shackety. All right, let's get on with the movie, shall we? So that's the music you're gonna play. The Big Ben chiming. Okay, let's take a look here. Is Robert Pattinson in this? Or Christian Bale? Or maybe Michael Keaton? No, this is in the 30s. So it's just full of bad actors that we pretty much forget their names anyway. Well, that's very rude, calling a character unknown, not having a name or anything. Jeez. Oh yeah, that's right. Back in the old days, they used to give every actor's name be called Mr. or Mrs. or Miss. I mean, I guess calling somebody Mr. or Mrs. or Miss must be like some sort of title or something, until we just call them by their names and never call them Mr. or Mrs. Thank you, Big Ben. That'll be all. Quit chiming. Mayday! Mayday! I'm falling! I can't get up! Ah! Huh, that's neat. I saw little miniatures come to life. Maybe that's what gave the idea of Toy Story. Stop! Let me see your driver's permit. Did somebody tell that newspaper boy to get lost? Calling all cars. J. Edgar Hoover cannot find his tutu, over. Man, this must be very fun riding on an old-fashioned 1930s police car when they're in pursuit. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men, the shadow knows. I'm the Whistler, and I know many things. Well, one of them is on the radio to listen to.
In the neighborhood of the Bell residence between 4th and 5th Streets and 2nd and 3rd will be absolutely restricted to all persons and completely surrounded and in the hands of the police.
In the hands of police? Then I guess you're in good hands.
The Bat, that he intends to enter Mr. Bell's home at that hour and extract from his safe that famous Rossmore necklace. which Mr. Bell recently
Rushmore's
added to his
necklace?
priceless
Who'd have
collection of
thought that
jewels.
Mount Rushmore had a
The public is
necklace?
hereby warned to keep out of this area in order not to embarrass the police, who are making every effort.
Embarrass the
and are
police?
confident that this
Well,
man
here's
will
another
succeed in
nice
capturing
mess you
this
got
notorious
me into.
madman who
Well,
signs
gee, I'm
himself
sorry,
the
Ollie.
Bat. This is Station KHB broadcasting from Police Department.
Quickly, inform Commissioner Gordon. No, wait, he's not in this movie.
Anything doing?
Not yet.
It's him trying to figure out
All
how to
covered?
woodchuck
Yes,
Chuck.
sir. The captain's in the house.
Which is Bell's window?
The lighted one, sir.
Really? And I thought the Bell's window
even
would
a
be in the
fire
bell
exit.
tower. Oh, what light beyond thy window breaks. So somebody should break that window right now. Gee, I wonder what he's reading. Once upon a midnight dreary, why pondered weak and weary. Hey, this is the Raven. Now, I have read the old comic books of Batman 1939 and 1940, and the only character I know who always sent these letters to the victims is the Joker. Now, let's see if I can go into the bathroom, maybe take a leak. Oh, wait, it's occupied.
Everything all right, Mr. Bell?
Quite all right, Captain.
This is radio station KHB. The police evidently have succeeded in outsmarting the Bat, as he failed to make good his threat of stealing the Rossmore
Great,
necklace.
the Bat runs the radio station. How about that? Where's his shadow when you need him?
Police on guard outside the door. Now, this seems to prove that when the public is sufficiently aroused to the seriousness of criminal conditions, the underworld element...
Somebody should have that radio guy arrested. It's 12 o'clock. Alright, 2 to the right, 10 to the left, and around to 11. 2, 10, 11. Eyes, fingers, toes. Gracias. Man, I need to teach these kids to quit messing around with the window shades. Surprise, sucker, now give me a hug. I'll take that, thank you.
Bill.
Come in.
Mr. Bell. He doesn't answer.
Okay, this is supposed to be a murder mystery. Why is it not playing any scary songs
Bill.
except some upbeat jazz song? Say, that reminds me, I need to review The Spider.
Come on, boys. Come on, let's go.
We're gonna huff and puff and blow your door down. Such a good time for your buddies to pop in. Wake up, you've been drinking again.
Hey, you! Now, all of you, come up here. The necklace is gone. The bat. Give me that.
Nice to know that the Bat left his calling card.
Why waste time chasing rainbows? I always get what I go after. Bell was easy because his clock was fast and you boys were slow. Au revoir, leaving for the country to give the police a rest. Hold it, Mr. Anderson. We'll get this bat. I tell you, boys, no cheap crook is going
Can
to
somebody
make us snap our
please
knees
tell
and get away
someone to
with it.
quit playing those drums? It's 12 o'clock. The train is gonna crash. Ah! That's really nice to have a bank called The Bank. This is Count Dracula standing behind you, seeing you robbing the bank. Are you done already? I need to pee. Blah, blah, blah. You, sir, follow that car. 3007. Remember that, folks. 3007. Into the Batmobile and into the Batcave, old chum. No, wait, wrong movie. Alright, come on. Now's not the time to play cops and robbers, pal. Okay. Hey, they're using toy cars going through the line. You can see the line on the road here. Meanwhile, at Wayne Manor, this is not Batman. Oh, sorry. Oh, 07, called it. It was the, Peekaboo, I see you.
I was standing at the foot of the stairs, and I looked up, and I saw a gleaming eye, and it winked at me. I tell you, this house...
Saw a blooming eye and it winked at you? Huh, must have the hots for you.
Rubbish. I've taken this house for the summer, and I intend to stay.
Well, then you can stay in it alone. Why do you suppose the servants left? I don't think the housemaid ever had a pain in her side, and I don't think the cook ever had a sister.
Don't even think that the cook never had a sister.
No, they was...
Surely every chef has siblings. Oh, by the way, folks, sorry for the picture kept stopping while filming. I just had to find a bad quality, so I apologize.
I've worked for you for 20 years, and I guess I have a right to speak my mind.
You haven't got a mind.
If I had one, you wouldn't let me use it. I stuck by you when you was at the office.
Gee, does anybody know about this maid always getting so worried and jittery while the woman of the house just sit there calmly knitting constantly? It's kind of odd way how people behave in a situation like this. Peekaboo! I see you! Creepy.
I saw a man at that window.
What do you know? He disappeared.
Nonsense. You're seeing things.
Don't I know it?
Well, the next time you see anything, tell me. And scream afterwards. Scream first, they won't wait.
It must be Santa Claus giving us presents. This is the shadow limping my way into the mansion.
Get the Ouija board.
It's up there with the Bible on it to keep it quiet.
Get it.
You're not asking me to go after it all alone, are you?
As usual, I have to do everything myself. Uh-oh. Ouija boards. You know what that means. Contacting the dead, and we're all gonna get possessed.
You said I didn't have a mind.
Well, keep what you have got a blank.
So scared. My teeth are chattering.
Okay, let me get this straight. She's
Quiet.
really, really scared, and the only way to calm her
Maybe
is
Alan
play with the
right
Ouija
about
board?
this house. Or is
Jeez.
she wrong as usual?
Look, it's moving.
Huh, the Ouija board said you are F, U, can't make out the last one.
S K I. Russian.
Hey, don't make fun of the Russians, or else I pour vodka all over you.
A T. Bat.
Don't you mean Batman? No, wait, wrong franchise.
The paper said he was in the country. Let's hope it's a foreign country.
Okay, first off, who the hell is that? This guy walking into the house in a raincoat and hat, carrying some sort of package in his hand.
What's that?
Don't worry about
I'm going to find out.
Claus. Ho, ho, ho! Got your present! Hey, that granny's gotta be packing. Hey, where do you think you're going? Are you crawling through the ventilation duct, pal? Well, what do you know? He disappeared.
Miss Neely, can't I sleep with you tonight?
Ah, don't be
Only
such a
when
chicken
my
shit.
jaw drops would I snore. I can tie it up with a handkerchief.
Well, tie it up now.
How about you take that handkerchief and stuff it in your mouth so you can
Doing
shut
the
up?
laundry chute.
I don't know. Maybe that caretaker put it by her.
Maybe it's the Booger Man?
Careful, careful.
Oh, no, ain't I careful?
She said careful, crybaby. And there's Dracula. I mean Batman. Damn it.
I don't like that caretaker.
I wouldn't have him. Only he worked for the Flemings and came with a lease.
Excuse me, sir. Can you move out of the way? I can't see through the window with you there. Wow, look at her go. Looks like the bed doesn't want her to hide. One dark and stormy night. And this is not still a Batman movie. This is the Bat Whisperer. You know, I love these models they use in these movies. I mean, why can't people ever use these in newer movies?
Lieutenant Anderson of the Detective Bureau, who may be assigned to the case, is pondering over the possibility of the Bat's connection with the robbery. Totley Fleming, the bank's president, is traveling in Europe.
Oh, I see. She's reading the newspaper. I thought she was auditioning for a radio show.
In an effort to locate young Bailey, the cashier. Now, what on earth?
Hey, is that a bear
doing?
trap?
I'm
So you
setting
think you're
a
gonna
bear
catch the
trap
bat
for
with a
bat
bear trap?
Never comes flying around here. And I've got the other end of it fastened to the bed. Miss Neely, let me have a look at the paper.
Hey, there's a sale at Penny's.
Put on your glasses.
I don't need no glasses. My
You
eyes
heard
are
her.
all
She
right.
don't need no stinky glasses.
My arms, they ain't long enough. Now, do you see? Lieutenant Anderson says that nobody has ever seen the bat. He might be a merchant,
Kind of like what that crook
doctor,
says. There ain't
lawyer,
no
or
bat.
even a trusted servant.
Somebody get that bowling ball
She heard me.
and find somebody who dropped it.
Ooh, the bat.
I doubt it. I don't think the bat would ever slam his foot to the ground when he's going downstairs.
Who did that?
Is this your ball?
No.
It struck my foot.
This house gets on my nerves. It won't let me sleep.
Don't trust him. Caretaker means servant.
Who won't let you sleep?
Ghosts.
Ghost, I thought this was Bat Whisperer, not the Haunted Mansion.
He's here again. He opens windows when I'm looking, and I can't see anything. He slams doors, and there's no one there to slam them.
I wouldn't say it
Throws
was
things
Ghost.
down the
I would
stairs.
say it might be
And there's no
the
one there to
Shadow.
That ain't all. He whispers to me from behind the wall.
Whispers to you, huh? Does he ever scream to you, too?
He's here again. Stay here long enough, and you'll see.
Let's go back to the city.
I'll not go back. I won't be frightened. I'm going to get to the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
of
you're
it.
not going back to the city,
send for the taxi.
and you're not frightened, so you'd rather stay in the big house where there's a killer on the loose than be in the
Detectives won't do
city
you no
full
good.
of gangsters and
Whole police
crime
force don't do no
wars and
good.
everything.
They can't stop ghosts. Nobody can stop ghosts.
No, but a gun can stop toast.
Did you hear what he said?
God, can somebody tell the wolves to shut up?
If they come after me, I'm going to get them.
Good luck, Charlie. It's me, the Whistler.
Can't see a thing.
Yeah, I see it, Toots, as long as the flash from the thunder make me able to see it.
Quick, put these on.
You don't think anybody will suspect?
No, none of them know you. Here.
Okay, so I'm putting on the glasses and make myself look like Clark Kent, huh?
That's better. Now hurry. We've got so much to do.
Am I supposed to take the glasses off first before I turn into Superman?
Storm coming up. Fixing the
You better
electric
get
light
your
bulb.
raincoat since it's gonna be, thundering outside.
Creeping all over me.
It's your liver. Take a
Eat your
pill and go to
liver?
bed.
Yeah, I hate liver.
I will not go to bed. I'm going to stay right here with you. Hello, Lizzie. Hello.
Sorry, Andy, the train was late. But young Mr. Fleming was kind enough to drive me over from the station in his car.
Well, at least he ain't driving a
The
1989
simpler
Batmobile.
you
That's
have
my
your
car.
Flemings, the better it'll be for you.
Oh, but why, Andy?
You like him. He leased this house to me.
He still makes me think of Batman, even though he's called the Bat and he's a murderer. Okay, let's drag this body somewhere and disguise myself as the corpse. Oh, a rope, so he's not dead, he just knocked him out. I'm bored. Anybody for a game of Clue or Cluedo?
Says his name is Brooks. He's a gardener. Looks funny to me.
Oh, I gotta tell my mom about my boyfriend. I mean, the mechanic.
Yes, I meant to tell you I engaged him for you at the agency today.
You know? What does that mean?
Okay, ma'am.
In here?
Of course.
All right.
I'm sure you'll find his references very satisfactory. He was in his last place 3 years.
Hey, it's Woody Allen.
So you're a professional gardener.
Yes, ma'am.
Know anything about perennials?
Oh, great. I try to act like a mechanic, and they always keep asking me questions. I don't even know how to answer
yes,
it.
They're the ones that hold their leaves in the winter.
Had any experience with rubiola?
Oh, yes.
And, alopecia?
Wait, alopecia? That's hair loss.
Yes, but, they dry up if you don't water them.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's pretending to be a gardener, not a
What is your
mechanic.
treatment
Silly
for
me.
urticaria?
But she does ask pretty tricky questions, you know?
You may show him to his room.
I need to stop
You mean next to mine?
No, in the right room.
Come with me. I'll take it to the dead man's room.
Oh, do you know young Bailey, the missing cashier of the bank?
I heard he was
Why,
promoting
yes,
Tommy
right,
Wiseau.
Why?
Nothing.
That new gardener. I don't like his looks.
You don't like his looks? You ever take a good look at your socks?
I know he's not a gardener. Because urticaria is hives, rubiola is measles, and alopecia is baldness.
And knowing all this, you're going to...
Ah, this woman is more clever than I thought. I like
Why my
her.
niece brought him here.
Oh, you're like all the rest of the women. A good-looking fella comes in the door, and your brains fly out the window.
If her brains fried out the window, somebody should get a net. Did somebody get that brain that just flew through the window? Oh, there's a letter next to that brain. Let's see what it says.
Get out of this house while there is yet time. Disaster awaits all who remain here.
Well, the
I'm
brain knows what it
leaving now.
wants. That's right, ma'am. That's using the old noodle. Cover the window with window shades.
Dr. Van Reese to see you.
A doctor.
Doctor who?
Iron merchant doctor. That.
Gee, that doctor is
Sorry
strange.
to trouble
Doctor
you,
Strange.
Miss Van Gorder, but circumstances surrounding the Oakdale bank robbery made it imperative.
Who do you think robbed the bank?
Cashier, a young chap named Bailey. Got away
A
with
young
a
chap
cool
named
half
Bailey,
million,
eh?
and all in cash, too.
And Mr. Fleming, the bank's president, is on his way back from Europe.
Yes, it's on account of his unexpected return that I called. Now, Miss Van Gorder, it's only natural that he would like you to vacate the house.
Everybody wants her to
Not
vacate
the
the
only one
house.
interested in my vacating
Crying
the
out
property.
loud.
What do you mean?
Read that.
Prescription
Gone to
for
the
a guy with
window
a
just before you
lochamin?
came in. Oh, Doctor, you might fasten that window. That's the second warning I've had.
Of course, then you decided to...
Exactly. To remain right here. I don't intend to leave until I've learned the meaning of all this.
Oh, not only that this broad is smart, she's even tough.
Why, Doctor, you didn't fasten this window?
Beg your pardon.
Huh, that's strange. The doctor didn't lock the window.
Here? A man by the name of Anderson wants to see you.
You'll pardon me, Doctor.
Certainly. Your aunt is a very determined woman.
Yeah, she has a lot of brass.
Won't you sit down?
Yes, ma'am, I like to have some sarsaparilla.
I suppose the reason you answered my call so promptly was because I hinted that the bat might be connected with mysterious
What? The
happenings
Bat?
in this
Not
house.
the Batman?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this ain't a Batman movie.
Well, I'm not sure that he is. However, I'll tell you everything, so you can draw your own conclusions.
Okay, go ahead, spill the beans, but not literally.
You should persuade your aunt to leave the house.
I should persuade you to shut the hell up.
To isolate it.
2 hours
I don't
to the
like
next
this guy.
village.
He's way too sneaky. He might be the Bat. Who knows?
Enough shrubbery
After
around
all,
the
his
ground
face is
to
on the
hide
cover.
a dozen assassins.
Oh, but Doctor, what enemies could my aunt have?
I don't know, maybe the tax people, the IRS, who knows?
No? Well, I'll get you some.
Very kind of you.
Gee, I wonder what's the purpose of him keep on unlocking the window even though they told him to lock it. Hey, it's the 1930s. Everybody smokes before they discovered lung
Tobacco is
cancer.
something every doctor forbids his patient, but prescribes it for himself. By the way, is your aunt a revolver?
Why, yes.
Well, how did you know? I'm psychic.
It's late. Be sure to telephone if something happens in the house.
You know how to call. Just put your finger on the hole and rotate.
Because something is liable to happen in this house at any time.
Thanks, Baldy Dracula. Huh, weird sort of a duck.
Richard Fleming is a spendthrift of the worst kind.
I see. And you think he leased this house to you without his uncle's consent, eh?
Nosy, nosy. You're gonna get your
the
nose
rent
cut
money to
off.
gamble with.
Now you think he's trying to frighten you out before his uncle's return, is that it? How do you know Courtly Fleming's in Europe?
Well, that isn't the paper.
You shouldn't believe everything you read in the papers, dear lady.
But Dr.
Yeah,
Van
you never
Rief
know
said he
if there
had
really is a
cablegrams
sale at Penny's.
Did you see it? No. I thought so. I'm going to find out who's trying to frighten you out of this house, Miss
He
Vendetta.
touched me. No, I'm never gonna wash this hand.
Where do those stairs lead to?
To the,
If somebody playing with the bowling balls upstairs, no.
Is that you, Lizzie?
Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Hey, man. Hey, Speedy Toots, what's up?
Downstairs. They heard you pounding.
Doesn't sound hollow here.
Brooke, when did you hear Courtly Fleming arrange with the architect for a secret room?
They were talking in the office last summer. But when I came in, Mr. Fleming stopped.
Well, then if there really is such a room, it must be on the new plans. Oh, if we could only find those plans.
Please, just shut up and get the plans already.
Well, you know why.
You bet.
Oh,
Can't now, everybody's looking.
I've got an idea.
Get a room!
So you think there's a possibility of the bats being connected to this?
Maybe or maybe not, sweet cheeks.
The bat's liable to be connected with anything where there's $500,000 at stake.
Did somebody say steak?
Wait a minute. Here.
Oh, then you saw me
I
then.
want to talk to you.
Yes, I've seen your sexy
Would you mind,
back.
telling me your
Yeah!
Well, I wouldn't mind.
Well, what is it?
Ooh, feisty.
Lizzie Allen.
Lizzie Allen. Splendid.
Do you like it?
And, your age?
I'm 39. What?
She's 42.
That's more like it, 42. That's what I
I
thought
ain't
she
the only
is.
one in this house that's over 40.
That will do. See, the coffee and rolls are placed in the library for Mr. Anderson.
Thank goodness the maid ain't gonna ask him coffee, tea, or
Quite
me.
all right. I've got plenty of work to do.
caretaker will show you to your room. He's the only servant we have at present.
And he wouldn't stay if he wasn't crazy.
Beg your pardon? That's the weirdest maid I ever met who lied about her age. 22, my foot. I would say she looks like a billion, but she ain't that old. Man, that room looks really dark in there, even though there's a lamp on, but it ain't showing much light. Hey, who turned off the light? Goose! No, wait, it's that girl.
4280.
Peekaboo, I see you.
Is Mr. Dick Fleming there? Hello, Mr. Fleming. This is Dale Van Gorder speaking. Could you come over here? It's very important. The bank's money.
I smell something rotten in Denmark, and I'm not in Denmark. Plot thickens, I think, or shapen, or however it goes. Sounds like a giant boulder running through the house. Makes me think of Indiana Jones. That's it. Follow the light spot. Follow the light spot like a good kitty. Hey, pull yourself together, lady. Give her a slap.
What did you see?
The bat came through that window and flew up the stairs.
Somebody better call Batman. No, wait, this ain't Batman. Right.
Go to bed. Go on.
This looks like a job for a ghostly girl. Ah! You scared me.
Yes. I rapped several times with no answer, so I used the passkey. Your call seemed urgent. What's wrong?
The money stolen from the bank. I think it's in this house.
What makes you think so?
Huh, what kind of person just robs the money out of the bank and just put it in the house?
Here. Wait a minute. I want to see you.
You can't catch me, you can't catch me, you can't catch me! Why, I ought to get you. You can't catch me. I'm the drunken-looking butler. Ah, thank you, ma'am. Make it easy for me to find them. Psych!
No, I don't know.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Where'd you go? Nobody's there.
Whoa, crash landing.
Yes. A hidden room would show on the blueprints.
That's what I thought.
You might look in that old chest in the dining room. My uncle used to keep blueprints there.
Chest in the dining room, huh? Did they keep a lot of stuff in there?
Thank you. I knew you'd help us.
Liar, you know where it is. Uh-huh, there it is. Blueprints of Walt Disney. Uh-oh, I've been spotted.
You found them.
What if I have? Money's here. Do you think I'm fool enough to turn it over to you?
But it belongs to the bank. I only want to return it.
Why should you be so anxious to return it?
Because I want to clear Brooke. I'm engaged to him, and even my aunt mustn't know that until we can find the stolen money. Won't you help us?
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Well, if you don't trust me, there's a detective upstairs. Give him the plans and let's search together.
Detective? What's a detective doing here?
People have been trying to break in.
What people?
I don't know.
And the money is
I think
here.
it gave everything away there, Toots.
I'm going to find that secret room, and I don't need the help of any detective. This is my uncle's house, and everything in it belongs to him.
If you leave this room with that blueprint, I'll scream.
If you do, I'll tell them the new gardener is Brooke Bailey, the missing cashier of the Oakdale Bank.
Spaghetti-O.
Give me that blueprint. Oh!
Give me those blueprints.
Ah, now I know why they call it the Bat Whisperers. 'Cause he whispers. And it turns out that guy ain't the Bat.
Somebody. Did you see anybody?
No. The flashlight blinded me.
Oh.
Now, seriously, you're not gonna blame her for that shot. She didn't even fired.
One shot fired.
I fired that shot myself last night.
Splendid. Quick thinking, Miss Van Gorder. But I'm afraid I shall have to arrest your niece.
You can't do that until after the coroner's
I guess in this house she's playing the cards here, and she says goes.
Let me tell you something, Miss Van Gorder. When I find it necessary to make an arrest, I'll make it. And I'll not wait for any coroner's verdict.
Well, number one rule of all is never arrest an innocent person.
And say nothing to her. I'll do the talking.
Looked like he found the papers.
You would have a detective? Now, I hope you're happy.
What became of the rest of this?
I don't know.
Where's the torn piece?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me. The torn piece showed the hidden room. And you shot young Fleming to get it.
Oh, I didn't.
No? Then, my dear girl, how does it happen that the nephew...
Okay, where's the hell of the lights in this interrogation?
Right after the bank was robbed. And the only person present at his murder was the girl who's engaged to the runaway cashier.
Engaged? Is that true, David?
I'll say it's true.
Yes.
Did you locate that hidden room on the torn piece?
No.
Did Fleming locate it?
No, I tell you.
Now you listen to me.
Huh, saved by the howling outside. It must be the siren.
Anybody home here?
Only me, that's right, Butler. Bombs away. Bullseye! K.O. Okay, so he's not knocked out, but it did push his derby to cover his eyes.
Who flung that? Say, what kind of a joint is this?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who do you think I am? W.T. Jones, super sleuth of Oakdale County. Who are you?
So it's a detective, huh? Huh.
Did Did you engage this fellow?
Yes, but over the telephone. From the Judkins Detective Agency.
Oh. I'm in charge here.
Oh, so there's going to be a
Lieutenant Detective
rivalry
Anderson,
between
City
one
Police.
detective to the
You
next.
look around outside?
Did I? That's what I was doing when somebody socked me with that piano.
Wait, piano? That's a vase!
Who killed him?
That's exactly the reason I sent for you.
I got you. Just give me time, lady. I ain't no cheap gumshoe. Detecting crime with me is a work of art.
The garage ringing. That's strange. There
Come
can't
in
be
the
anybody
garage.
there.
That's
Just a moment.
different.
I'll answer that. Hello. Somebody calling for help in the garage.
If somebody's calling help in the garage, why don't they get in the garage, damn it?
They rung off. I'll see who it is. You stay there.
Well, ain't that an interesting camera work there? Guy's running and the camera's following. Hello, is anybody in there? No!
And there go the lights again.
Ah, sit down and quit your trembling.
You hear that?
Coming from behind that wall.
Stop it.
Can somebody tell the kids to quit playing with the executive
Daddy,
ball
that
clicker?
guy moved.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Oh, I feel somebody looking at us.
Where?
I'm not watching you. I'm not watching you. I'm not watching you.
See you. And if you're not out of this house by morning, you'll suffer terrible consequences.
Look, Andy, the picture's moving back into place again.
Can somebody tell that bat to beat it? Where do you think he's going?
Look behind that picture.
What do you think he's doing with that stepladder?
Can't budget.
I thought so.
I am Dracula.
Look.
No, I'm the bat.
Now it's gone.
Now, who on earth is ringing that doorbell?
Lily, now you ain't going to answer it. Yes, she is.
With everybody hollering and bells ringing, a detective can't do nothing.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
Now, what made that do that?
Dr. Van
Well, if it isn't Dr. Weirdo.
Coming back, but I must have left my cigarette case.
So glad you returned, Doctor. A terrible thing has happened. Young Fleming has been murdered.
Murdered?
Yes, murdered.
I'm sorry, sir, but who are you?
My niece will tell you everything.
You know, now I can tell the difference. Since two of these guys are bald, one of them has to wear a hat
Standing at
to
the
play the
foot of
detective.
stairs when young Mr. Fleming started up.
What stair?
Stairs in the living room.
Why did young Fleming come here?
I sent
Yeah, I think it better hide.
You sent for him. You say you tore a piece of blueprint out of his hand?
Yes,
What became of it?
I was afraid to keep
Can somebody get the sandpaper or something to shortening that post here?
dining room.
I see. May I have something to cover the body?
Huh, that must be the piece of paper that one detective was interrogating that girl was asking. Shadows here.
You needn't be disturbed, because the detective suspects your niece. I'll take care of that. And now, will you allow me to go in the other room and write my report about young Fleming's death?
I'll get you some writing material.
Don't trouble. May I close the door?
Of course.
There's something really odd about him. I mean, he was signaling the guy to hide. Well, hello, Mr. Detective, if you are, being Mr. Sneaky Man.
You'll pardon me, won't you? May I inquire just who you are?
I'm Dr. Van Ries.
Oh, yes, of course. Miss Van Corder explained about you, yes. Well, my name is Anderson, Doctor. Lieutenant Detective Anderson of the City Police.
I wonder which one is the bat. This, detective
I'll
or
presume to trouble you
the
for
doctor?
that piece
Who
of
knows?
blueprint.
You make the
Blueprint?
call.
What blueprint?
Why, the little piece of paper that you took from the tray.
You're mistaken, Anderson. I took nothing from the tray.
Then, my dear doctor, it's time that I consulted my oculist.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm a liar?
You can call
No,
it
but I
anything
can
you
see
like,
the future with your bald head.
But I want that piece of paper.
Well, you don't have to twist my arm about it.
Right.
Thank you, Doctor. You know, it's peculiar, but sometimes these little bits of paper are really very, very important.
Really?
Fireplace, huh? There are dozens of fireplaces in this house. Hidden room. Fireplace.
You don't believe in that hidden room bunk. It's the girl's imagination.
Possibly.
Does anybody besides me think that this guy
Well,
is
I
overacting with
wonder
his
who's
facial
trying to frighten
expressions?
the ladies out of this house. Have you any idea, Doctor?
How should I know?
Well, I wonder if you happen to be very well acquainted with Courtly Fleming, who's supposed to be abroad. You needn't answer that question if it embarrasses you, Doctor.
What are you driving at? There's a limit.
Well, let that limit stop where it interferes with my work.
What do you mean?
You heard
Oh,
what I
stop
said.
your
Why,
arguing
trying
and
to mix
kiss
me up with a
already.
bank robbery?
I only know that young Fleming was killed here tonight trying to locate that hidden room. But no one had better try to prevent me from locating it. You understand that, don't you, Doctor?
Your insinuations are an insult.
Hey, say it, not spray it.
See you later, Anderson.
Anytime, Doctor, anytime.
Okay, is that the bat or somebody else? Ah, it's that doctor again. Here we go, the first murder scene. I hope this one is a murder this time, and not just another knockout.
Now, what on earth are you doing with that?
That's for your feet, if you'll ever go to bed.
I heard of cold feet, but this is ridiculous. I wonder who's the guy in the portrait, Benjamin Franklin?
Strange Detective Anderson hasn't returned.
Maybe he's found the guy that mowed that painting.
Well, I hope somebody finds something around here pretty soon. I'm not tired. I can't stand any longer.
Hey, what is it?
Jeez, you put that hot water bottle on the seat and now you jumped? Jeez.
I couldn't stand it. No, I can't sit.
Oh, Doctor. You haven't seen Detective Anderson, have you?
Why?
What was that? She moved
Ground
like he
short
had
time
bad
ago.
breath.
Investigation. Hasn't returned.
Oh, suppose I go and look for him.
Oh, thank you.
There's that drunk butler again. I've been sneaking around the house all through the night.
Up where you are. Look straight ahead.
'Tis I, the
If those
shadow
people out
behind
I'll
you.
burn you alive. Don't turn around till you've counted 10. Start counting now. Now go.
Okay, I'm running. She is screaming like a chicken choking on a peanut.
Ain't she choking?
What is it?
False alarm. It ain't a bat, just some random guy who looks like he's been through hell.
Put up your hands. Stop. It's the law speaking. Reach for the ceiling.
Don't you mean reach for the sky?
Oh,
Well, he didn't reach for the sky, but he did collapse. Somebody give him some water. Will you put that gun away? He's out.
Who be it?
Get a pillow. Here, drink this.
Where?
Ah, this is the job for the drunken butler.
Stale. Some whiskey.
You mean to tell me that you got booze in the house?
Yes, for emergency.
And that's the reason everybody's trying to bust in here.
These doors are locked.
Why the hell is that door locked?
Who's he?
Caretaker.
What's the matter with him?
He's coming. He's coming after us all.
Who?
The ghost. He said if I didn't get you all out of here, he would burn me to a crisp.
What does this ghost look like?
Awful. He was all in white. Only he didn't have any face.
He means he wore a mask.
The doors. The lights are going out again.
My gosh, there is a group of people trying to keep him in the house.
They shot at me. I quit, and I'm going to get out of here.
How?
Huh, that's interesting. Who thought of a door on a roof?
One, two, three, four. Try it again. One,
They're never gonna get it open. They need a bigger battering ram.
four. Once more.
Listen.
Someone's trying to get in.
It's the ghost. Neil, I just saw Banker Fleming on the roof.
Did you hear that gardener call her, Dale?
Gardner, nothing. He's the missing cashier of the Oakdale Bank. And I hereby arrest you for murder, robbery, larceny, and everything else that's wrong around here.
So that explains,
Don't let him arrest
the reason
you.
why he's
I made
hiding
him impersonate a gardener so
is
we might
because,
look for
he
the
is
people
wanted
and
for
find
all
us
that,
stolen
huh?
money. I'm sure it's hidden in this house.
Rot. Who would hide money in this house?
Fleming.
He's in Europe.
Brooke had to disappear to avoid arrest. There was evidence framed against him. Oh, we didn't want her to see if you could...
You didn't. Gardeners don't have manicured fingernails.
So she know he ain't no imposter. Gardeners don't have manicured fingernails, huh? I am Count Dracula trying to climb this tree. Huh, how'd he do that? Hey, Frankenstein! Excuse me, I don't think that's how you can connect cable.
When Detective Anderson comes, send him up to the attic.
Aren't you going to take me with you?
Oh, you're trouble enough on the ground floor.
Man, that
You'd be
maid is such a
nuisance on the
whiny
roof.
butt.
If I yell, you come.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Couldn't be. Then who? So he is testing the fireplace door, huh?
Now, I want you to show me the exact spot on the roof where you think you saw Banker Fleming.
There's a light coming from that door. That must be the safe that they're looking for. And that must be the bat who's trying to open it. Oh, what do you know? She found the button to open it. Miss, the door is about ready to close. You better get out. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The reveal of the bat, and he looks just like that. Huh. No wonder this movie is called The Bat Whisperers, because this guy who calls himself the Bat whispers. I know I mentioned this before, but... nah.
Not lying.
You can't get away from me. Quiet. Quiet. Not a word. Not a sound.
I'm sorry, but can you whisper a little louder, please?
I'm gonna get you to hear. Stand still till I put my hands around your little white throat and squeeze until you're dead. Who's in this room?
Oh, a double cross, eh?
Help. Somebody help me. Oh, he's killing him. Oh, he's killing him. Oh, somebody come. Help me.
Well, that guy is dead.
Get me out of here. Oh, get me out of here. Help. Help.
Someone behind that fireplace.
It sounds like Dale.
Well, at least she survived.
Oh, get the water, quick. Speak to me. Speak to me, Dale.
I wonder what old assault and battery's doing.
My instinct tells me we ought to get a doctor for him.
I don't like that, Doctor. One good look at him would cure anybody.
He ain't there.
Who ain't?
Him.
Why, where'd he go?
Maybe he weren't there in the first place.
Say, what are you trying to do? You're trying to kid me?
No, but we're all commencing to see things. And when you get like that, you gotta do something. And I'm a-gonna do it.
I'm gonna keep on drinking till I'm totally drunk.
But you need a lot of courage around this shack.
I knew it.
Nectar. I'm blind.
Hey, who turned off the lights?
Who's running up them stairs? Where's my matches? I got them.
Say, what'd you put out that light for?
I put it out. Give me back
I
my
think you had enough.
You say there were two of them? And the bat shot the other one?
Oh, it was terrible.
Look. Who's that?
Doctor, where the hell have you been?
I saw your light, and I thought it's Detective Anderson's. I had no luck looking outside for him.
Doctor, there's a man behind that fireplace.
It must be Santa Claus.
Now, Doctor, if you'll hold this candle, I think we can discover the thing that's trying to frighten me out of this house.
It was right here that I touched it.
Raise that candle a little higher.
I can see him in that corner.
There goes the bat, running away.
Stop that man. He's the bat. He's coming down the stairs. Stop him. The bat. He's coming down the stairs.
What are you going to do?
What the hell are you shooting
Hey,
at?
what are you shooting at? Where is he? He didn't come down here. He must be hiding in one of the rooms upstairs. Come on, we've got to get him.
Doctor, why did you put out that candle?
I was so startled, it slipped out of my hand.
BS. I bet you did that on purpose.
He got away. Thanks to Dr. Van Rees.
a man following me up those stairs.
Well, he ain't dead, but he does look pissed.
What's your game, Van Reese?
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean. You tried to kill me downstairs.
You make a mistake, Anderson.
No, Doctor. You're the one that's made the mistake.
Ask him why he put out the candle and let the man escape from behind that fireplace.
I don't have to ask.
Look like this doctor's being caught red-handed for being so
His
freaking
accomplice,
sneaky.
Banker Fleming, was caught. They wouldn't be able to frighten the ladies out of this house. And they wouldn't be able to split the bank's funds between them.
You think Banker Fleming robbed his own bank?
I don't think. I know he did.
Then if we can find Fleming, you're cleared.
Search him.
Oh, wow, a gun!
Getting somewhere.
I warned you not to interfere with me, Van Reese.
My revolver. How did he get it?
Took it out of my pocket when he hit me over the head. The next time you handcuff a man, Doctor, be sure and remove the key from his pocket. Open that door. Now get in there.
I don't know. I mean,
later,
this
Doctor.
guy is starting to look very sinister and even acting like one.
Put the key in your pocket. Now let's give this secret room the once-over. Listen.
He is the
Well,
bat.
if it isn't the
I
same guy
know
who looks
he's
like
the
he'd been
bat.
through hell.
Well, anyway, if he ain't the bat, he's in cahoots with him.
He fell in downstairs. Couldn't tell who he was or how he got here. When we looked for him, blew it. He was gone.
Here you. Look at me. Look at me.
No, you're too ugly.
Know me? Did you try to communicate from the garage a while ago?
Garage. Yes, I tried.
Have you ever heard of Detective Anderson? Huh? Think. Anderson's the name.
Andy.
Yeah, I finally remembered. And you staring at me makes it a lot harder for me to spit it out. You have very pretty eyes.
When you left those people downstairs, where did you go? Answer me. Where did you go?
I went to Disneyland. It sucked.
Don't know.
Stalling. If he makes one false move, shoot to kill. Understand?
I got you.
Well, we should have discovered this easily. Anyone could tell it was phony. No flu.
My niece says there's a secret panel with an entrance from the outside.
I know I'm supposed to keep an eye on him, but I want to see what they found.
I was so frightened it seemed like a terrible nightmare. The fireplace closed just like this.
I knew he was faking. Ho ho ho! I got a gun! Red light! Whoa! I'm dizzy.
I'm afraid your niece must have imagined that there was a secret panel there.
I bet that safe is empty as Capone's vault.
Well, there may have been money in that safe.
I thought
but
so.
it certainly isn't there now.
Look! A man just crossed that skylight carrying a satchel.
A satchel?
Yes.
I'll get him.
Wait. Nobody crossed that skylight. I just wanted to get rid of that detective and do a little detecting myself.
I knew there's something about you, ma'am. You like to do your own detective work.
Evidently removed the satchel from that safe before the bat attacked him. There's only one place possibly could have hidden it. The handbag. Hide it.
Oh, it's here!
Ta-da! There it is.
See if it contains the bank's money.
Look out. There might be a bomb in it.
Hands, 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 hands,
Now,
hands.
Fine Corker Fleming, our mystery is about ended.
It's Banker Fleming, and he's dead.
So we just see the hands, but we don't see his corpse.
The wristwatch with a luminous dial.
The eye that Lizzie saw going up the stairs.
The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. We don't need no water, burn the mother down.
There's a fire down there.
It's the garage.
Come on, get busy. We gotta put it out.
Put that bag back where you found it.
Okay, is he really the bat, or is it the other guy? Because I am so freaking confused right now.
Sound if you value your lives. The man who started that fire did it to get you out of this room. In a moment, he's coming back either through that door or through the window. He's after the money. Now, pick up your guns. Put out the lights.
Okay, so he's not the bat.
Back into
He's
the
just
saddle.
pretending to be weak and all.
When he comes, be quiet.
The bat is coming. Shh! Wait until he shows up and we all give him a big surprise.
He's coming. Remember, he's a killer.
Look who thinks he's a shadow.
Hands up! Put on the lights.
Surprise! Happy birthday! Okay, folks, let's see who the bat is. Is it the doctor? Is it the cop? Who knows?
Gosh.
We'll see at the end of the
Please.
show.
You're the one who
making
hit
one of
me
his
over the head and locked me in the garage,
trickeries.
eh? Take off his mask. It was a long chase, Mr. Bat. But we've got you and got you red-handed.
Fooled you!
Where does this lead to? To the laundry, I think. Let's get to it. You stay here in case he comes back. Come on!
Oh, come on. Now's not the time to do a hootenanny.
Wait. It'll take the two of us here. Here, take this.
We seek him there. We seek him here. We seek him there. It's like finding the Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh yeah, hide under the covers. That will protect you. Well, well, well. One bat in a bear trap. Look like she's gonna go through a one bumpy ride.
Oh, listen! There's something wrong in there!
It's locked. We'll break it down.
Well, that looks like fun. No way! You got the bat! Bat pile! Yeah, you caught the bat. Now shut up.
Get a rope.
Get a rope, somebody. Come quick, get a rope.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
I've got the bat. I've caught him.
Come on. Put those bracelets on his arm. Come on, get him out.
I got the bat. I got him.
Yeah, you caught the serial killer. Whoopee freaking do.
I caught him in my bear trap.
Take off that mask.
Why, it's that lieutenant police officer. And I wouldn't have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you snooping folks.
Impersonated me. What I'd like to know is, how did you get the dope from headquarters on this case?
The way I get everything. With my brain.
Mmm,
I've got the
brains.
greatest brain that ever existed.
Oh, so that's what he grabbed. A gun.
Say, you! Put up your hands!
Ma'am, now is not the time to start knitting in a situation like this.
Did I? I removed the cartridges from that gun not 10 minutes ago.
Come on, boys, get him!
My gosh, lady, you do got a lot of brass, and I bet they're this big.
Get that rope around him.
Tie him up so he can't get away.
Auntie, how did you ever think to say that?
By telling my first lie in an otherwise stainless life.
Man, this guy has a lot of close-ups.
You think you've got me, don't you? Well, let me tell you this. There never was a jail built strong enough to hold the bat. And after I've paid my respects to your cheap lockup, I shall return at night.
Yeah, do you want any eggs with that ham,
Bat
sir?
always flies at night. And always in a straight line.
Hey, kid, take that at the inside and get out of here, will ya?
Turn on the light. Where's the bat? Coming.
Hey, you ain't never had a friend like me. Ha!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to appeal to you in behalf of a very dear friend of mine, the Bat. If people guess his identity, he's heartbroken. Yes, indeed. And he goes around for days killing people.
So he goes around killing people and taking their names.
Now you, dear folks, you've found him out. You've torn the mask from his face. And he's really quite angry about it.
Ah, get
In order to
over
keep him
it.
happy and contented, I want you all to promise me that you won't divulge his identity. Let him try to fool your friends as he hopes he's fooled you.
The hell with that. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna call Batman and... No, wait. It's 1930. He didn't exist yet.
Your little children. Is it a bargain? Thank you.
Well, this is the multi-voice riff of the Bat Whispers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please leave a comment down below, hit like and subscribe. And I'm the multi-voice, I remember, so I can jog your memory.